Talk about management under fire. How about the shipping wars today and the big story around UPS cutting its guidance? FedEx is falling along with it. So which is the better bet right now, UPS or FedEx? Again, tweet us at CNBC Fast Money. This time use the hashtags UPS or FDX to cast your vote. Let's kick this around. You guys must have been shocked by UPS, Pete. It's in your halftime portfolio.
Yeah, as frustrating as it could possibly be. But at these levels now, I like it even more so, Scott, because I didn't think that they would stumble again in the holiday quarter. They absolutely did. They stumbled again. They overpaid workers. Everything that they could have done wrong, they did wrong for the quarter. That's why the stock's getting hammered today. But I think at this level, I think there's more upside there than there is.
Why do you have cred in management?
What's that?
Why do you have cred in there? Why do you give management cred?
Well, relay, it's trouble getting down.
Play telephone. No, seriously.
Why do you have cred in management?
How can you have cred? How does management have any credibility after this latest quarter?
The credibility at the holiday quarters has absolutely been lost now for me. So I think, but when you look at the rest of the year, you know, how about the fact that the hiring that they
why don't you sell UPS and buy FedEx, which is also down today?
At the end of the day, this company is focused on their customer. Last year, FedEx, UPS, U.S. Postal Service, everybody did a terrible job, and it was really because of weather and the fact that online orders just surged out of nowhere, and they were prepared. Their customers didn't tell them.
Now they over-prepared.
That kind of value. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you couldn't have 2 years in a row. They would lose customers. Right. UPS overpaid to make sure this was a solid season and to make sure that they have a loyal customer base. And I think they will be getting more clients as a result of what's happened.
See, in fairness, what we're seeing is an adjustment to online purchasing. Okay, and nobody really knows how to adjust for it. So you're better off with going more service. I like FDX better, though, because I want the European play. I want the global play, the export play, which UPS is more in the U.S. And FedEx did pre-announce or did miss their quarter last time, too. So I think, to me, hands down, it's
the stock normally, if you look at charts, this 70% of the times it runs up in the holiday season, falls back down after in the first quarter. I think you have a lot of speculators that get in the stock that sell. But I tell you, UPS, they're doing a lot of enhancements here. There's Orion that's coming out, which, I mean, they've been a leader in just making the ground spreads much, much better and more money in their pockets. So lots of new technology. I'm behind management. They've been in the company for a long time, and I would be buying
with all the hiring,
here.
Though, the one disappointment you have to have with management is why didn't they use the pricing power? They had to put all of this workers into the force the way they did. They overhired, they overstaffed, and they overpaid in terms of overtime workers. That's where I think they did stop.
I'll give them a pass at the end of the day. I think doing what's right for the customer. I think you got to give them a pass.
Full disclosure, you do have a relationship with the executives there.
We do.
They're clients
we work with a lot of the executives,
okay.
But we're big believers. We're sold on what they're doing.